Hello and welcome to Code Club. We are now in August, and this particular Code Club, we are doing Cano Code Street Artist. So this is based on Blockly, and you will learn some tips and tricks for being able to create your own unique street art. So we're going to start with blue dots. If you have a Cano account, you can sign in, and it'll track your progress and a little bit of points you receive. But if you don't have an account, that is fine too. You can still keep working through this module. All right, so we're going to select blue dots. So it's going to open up our code area. So you can see we have Cano code, we have our challenges, we can share our portraits that we do, and then we have our control panel and our draw panel. So right here is our instruction. And it's asking us that we're going to learn how to code with loops. So we're going to create a machine that will draw thousands of bubbles. So we'll hit next, and then it tells you go to the draw tab, and we are supposed to set the background color. What's really nice about this Cano code is that it has this little blinky dot that allows you to select the correct item. So now they want us to change this to a dark blue. So we have a dark blue over here. Now we're supposed to go back to our draw code, and we're going to do a fill color. So that's the one popped in there, and we're going to change this black to a lighter blue color. So now here's the control panel that it wants us to go to. And we're going to take this, and we are going to put this right in here. So that way when the app starts, we have this. And so we've just created our first loop. Loops allow this game to create animation. So now we're going to go back to draw, and it wants us to move to a random point. So it's going to stick it inside the loop. And now we have to open draw again. And now we want a circle radius. We're going to snap that right underneath the random point. So now they're asking us to change this number here from 5 to 20. And it says, you can see the blue dots that are being drawn. But we want to make this faster. So this says every 1 second. We're going to change it to frames instead of seconds. And there we go. We have our loops. We have our background colors and our dot color, and it's just going to create everything. So I've leveled up, and now we can go on to the next challenge, which is green dots. So once again, we go to draw, and it wants us to use the code space. And we're going to change this from 100 to 70. So then it wants us to go to draw and put in our fill color. And we are going to change it to any color we want to paint with. So I always like greens, so I'm going to put in a green. And now for control, we're going to add another loop. And then we're going to change seconds to frames, just like we did in the last one. And then draw, we're going to use this one. So this one is a much more specific draw code. So we're actually going to be drawing from a specific area within our pane. So it says, are you ready to use your mouse part? Parts are a great way of adding advanced functionality to your creation. To add a mouse part, use the Add Parts button, which is right here. So we're going to add mouse. And now we have a new mouse section of our control. So we're going to drag this one right here, and look at that, it fits in there. And then we're going to use mouse Y, and we drag it in there. And then now we're going to draw a circle radius. So now we get to try it out. So we can come over here and go, oopsie woo. And anywhere my mouse is moving is where I can get my code. So now we just want to make the spray a bit bigger. So we're going to change the circle radius to 5 to be 20. So now I have way bigger dots on my screen. So every time you hear that little ding, it means that it's the next challenge or the next instruction is on your screen for you. So if you want to keep going, I highly encourage you to get through all the different dots, and we will see you next time. All right. Thank you so much for joining us for Code Club. I'll see you later. Bye.